Backhand Volley, Level 2, Technique. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the basic technique for the backhand volley. To hopefully make things a bit easier, I've broken it down into 4 separate movements. Jumping right into it, the first movement is your racket preparation. As you step forward with your racket leg, bring the racket up beside you and slightly in front of your body. Your elbow should be about 6 inches or so from your chest. With the racket in the air, tilt the head back slightly and try and make a 45-degree angle with the side wall. Here's position 1 from a side view where you can see that angle a bit better, as well as how far in front of my body the racket actually is. Now in order to reach the second position, lean the racket back from position 1 until the face is parallel to the floor. If you're looking to generate more power on the volley, this is also where you would rotate your body towards the back wall. You should feel the tension in your right shoulder and in the muscles of your back. As a side note, there's a reason why we don't just immediately start from this position, and I'll go over that in a bit. Moving on to position 3, you're going to rotate your body and straighten your striking arm, keeping the racket flat for the first portion of this movement. And now for the important bit, actually making contact with the ball. As your striking arm moves across the front of your body, begin to rotate your forearm. Your arm and racket should form sort of a V shape here if the ball were to come in at chest height. Now that you have a rough idea of each of the 4 positions, practice moving between each of them slowly at first. Stop at each point and make sure that your racket and body are both in the right position. If you do this enough, eventually you won't need to think about it. If you're paying attention when I was talking about position 2, you'll remember that I said there was a reason why we don't immediately start from that position. The reason being because from position 1, you have the option to either volley drop or drive the ball. If you were to start with the racket flat out behind you, it would be very difficult to hit a clean drop. And we always need to keep our opponents guessing what we're about to do. Anyway, as you become more comfortable moving through the positions I outlined, start to decrease the pause between them. Once you've worked your way up to doing this at game speed, feel free to move on to Backhand Volley Level 3.